What's up, guys? It's K-Master here, otherwise known as the King of Games, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Now, in the last one, we ended up coming up with names for our characters. We have Bebe, Tiny Bebe, Bolorono, FRONTUME, and FRONTUME FROAXY. So, Bolorono. Night 3. Here we go. The title screen.
Daddy just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
If you guys remember, in the last video, I came up with a theory that the little girl talking in the background is Baby.
Welcome back to another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again?
Oh my.
We understand the stresses of a new job, and we're here for you. To help you reach a more stable and relaxing frame of mind, we offer several musical selections to help make this elevator ride as relaxing and therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical selection you would prefer.
Where's the R?
It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos.
What the heck?
Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount.
Why?
Please enjoy the rest of your descent.
This isn't a Donkey Kong game, but this music's pretty fly. Not fire, not bars, but fly. Okay. I see what I did there, because no one uses fly anymore. No one even uses cool anymore, except a couple of cool kids. Ah, I see what I did there. Also, I have a question. What would happen if I actually stayed in the elevator the entire night? Would animatronics come through the vents and kill me? Animatronos. Wait, animatromos. And this game is pretty terrifying. Already, Tiny Bebe is terrifying. Bebe's a little creepy. Bolorono scared the death out of me. I want to know what, and then FRONTUME FROAXY was actually pretty terrifying.
Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform.
Why?
It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, as we would need to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery and physical therapy. You will need to reach the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to perform the procedure yourself. Let's check on Ballora first and make sure she's on her stage.
Alright. What is that? What?
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to make sure she's on her stage before entering.
Why was Ballora taken apart? What? Where's Foxy?
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
Wait a minute, is Foxy a she? Because I'm pretty sure he said she. What? But I'm pretty sure the teenager was like he. But whatever. Also, why? Those ones make noise. This guy doesn't make noise, and then this doesn't make noise, but it's a little freaky. This one scares me the most. Actually, that's a lie. That one is a little, on the awkward side. This one scares me the most. Ugh. Also, what is with these intercoms? Is that what the guy is speaking to me from? And why are these number pads all over the place? Something strange goes on here. Wait a minute, how come I go in there, but he said not to? Is it bad that I want to look up what happens if you go in there? I want to see what happens when you go in there. So, before I ended up looking at spoilers, I found out that nothing really wrong happens. Well, that I know of. So then, let's go, shall we? All the way, I am crawling through the vents to baby's room.
Motion trigger, circus gallery vent.
Okay, Bebe. Wait, hold on, that wasn't Bebe. That was the, weird lady. No, that was Siri. Hush, Siri. Oh no, are the tiny babies gonna show up all of a sudden? Me no want tiny babies to show up. Tiny babies are bad babies. Luckily, I know what I'm doing here because I'm a trained professional in the art of the king of games.
Did you know that I was on stage once?
No?
It wasn't for very long, only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else. Down a hall. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2. Then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl, standing by herself.
Wait a minute.
I was no longer myself. And I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
Is my theory correct? My theory, that little girl staring at a baby, was that the baby? Was that the little girl speaking in the background?
Circus gallery vent.
I don't care, Siri. At the beginning of every single night, is that the little girl who was at the party? By herself. Maybe. And the baby stopped being herself. Does that mean that she stopped being just a robot? And then the little girl, maybe she... Maybe the girl from FNAF 4 loved these characters so much that she wanted to go there, but her dad wouldn't let her. But she did anyways, and that's why she was by herself. Because why would a parent let their kid go to a restaurant with animatronics by themselves, right? But this entire story is messed up, so whatever. And so then she ended up dying somehow, and Baby took her in, and then Baby became quote unquote not herself because she was infused with a human soul. I honestly don't know. If my theory is correct, then I don't know what to think anymore. I'll be right back, because when I recorded this before, I never went into Baby's room, but I did go into FRONTUME FROAXY's room, Froggy room. I didn't know what to do at all, so Baby had no words of advice for me, so I'll be right back when I figure out what to do. Guys, I paused there, and I have a new theory. So it's adding on to my other theory. But William Afton, as we all know from the novel, who was also Purple Guy, spoiler alert, I'm sorry, he designed, there is a possibility that Afton is the little girl's father, but he designed the animatronics. But maybe, just maybe, this was around the time where he went a little cuckoo and made killer animatronics that will hunt down people. And maybe he designed this animatronic for his own purpose, so that he wouldn't get blamed if anything bad happened. Am I right or wrong? Not entirely sure. Alright, game on, bros.
FRONTUME Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Alright, let's do this.
Unlike Ballora, FRONTUME FROAXY is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible.
Alright.
Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Quick question, why do I need to go to the parts and service room? Oh my gosh! What was that? Oh, not today. Oh my gosh. Almost there. Oh my gosh. Oh no. 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 Am I... Did I do it? Yo, did I do...
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible.
I want to break these.
Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it.
right or his right? Quick question, is it my right or his right? Alright, thank you, Markiplier.
Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it.
Alright. Is he gonna jump scare me?
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye.
Right eye. Button under Freddy's right eye. Now where would that button be, perhaps, Markiplier? Alright. So I didn't notice that these are the buttons. So, button.
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose.
This one. Oh my gosh!
Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw.
There's a bunch of them!
Be open.
Wait.
Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw.
Why are you repeating?
Open.
Shut
Locate
up
and
stop
press the
repeating
small
yourself.
button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw.
Alright, right here. Alright, that was
Excellent.
fine.
The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity.
Is it the blinky thingy? Alright, I'm sorry I'm looking up so many guides, but Funtime Bonnie's freaking me out. Freddy's sitting down. It looks like I broke his knees with the crowbar that I mentioned before.
Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Oh no! Where'd he go? What's going on? Where is he? Oh! Hey! Oh no no! Oh no no, that's already
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Ah! What are even is?
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Markiplier gave me the answers before. Where's the bow tie? Show it to me! Yeah, game over, I know. Honestly, I've seen much more terrifying things in this game. But great diddly darn, I have to do this. Why? Scott, why must you torture my life? Alright, I want you guys to see this.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Mountain Dew!
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. Whip. W. Whip. Oh wait, no, not W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. 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 Whip, dang it. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. No! I'm right there! I'm right there! W. Whip. Oh yeah, baby! W whip works. That made no sense, but whatever.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier.
I don't care!
The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it.
Quick question. How do you die from a tiny puppet like that? Can't you just grab him by the neck and rip off his head? Oh, wait, hold on, you would get fired from that. Alright, so right underneath his right cheek.
Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it.
Boop-a-doop. Wait. Boop-a-doop.
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye.
Boop-a-doop.
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose.
3, 2, 1. Boop-a-doop.
Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw.
Die in the pit, Bonnie.
Excellent. The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity.
Die in the pit, I said.
Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Alright, now that I know what I'm supposed to do here, I need to carefully survey the area to see where exactly he is. Alright, he's slowly rising. Habuski! I pressed it! Oh, you smelly.
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Everybody in this place gonna blow up! Bonnie, I will smack you across the face with a crowbar. I'm not even joking right now. I will literally smack you across the face with a crowbar. Child, you want to die tonight? You want to die? I can give you a coupon for free death.
press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
I don't care! I just want Bonnie to die! Really? I swear, if I die, I will literally grab a crowbar and smack myself upside the face. Great. Just perfect. Bonnie, you pain in my side. Jump. Just jump. I don't care. You know what? Why am I using that shift when I could be using the one across my keyboard? This game, man. This game is now more rage than actual fright. Really, you greedy little child. What is this one? Or did I just seriously waste that? Why are you kids so fat? Goodbye, world. Oh. There's no way I could possibly feed all of these kids. Why? Why? You know what? I just have a couple things to say. Why? 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 So after that very long rage quit of asking why,
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
why? Just why though?
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
W. Whip. W. Whip. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. What does whip mean actually? Well, when I go to press my keyboard, I actually just like press it with my one index finger, just like W. But it looks like I'm doing the whip in a way. That's why I call it whip. Child, move! You're behind. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. Will you just move, please? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Why? Just let me go! Child! W. Whip. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. W. Whip. No! No! W. Whip. W. Whip. Oh yes! Dab! 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 I'm just kidding.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it.
Can't you just press the turn off button on his button when he jump scares you? That would be amazing. Boopy!
Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it.
Habuski!
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye.
Okay. Boopy-doop!
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose.
Everybody in the club opening up animatronic faceplates. Oh!
Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw.
I can just remember that point where earlier in the video where that just freaked the living heck out of me. Boopy-doo!
Excellent.
That never scared me.
The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, that jump scare where Freddy opened up his face was a lot more terrifying than Bonnie. But either that's because Bonnie's my favorite character in every single game, because, I mean, come on, he looks like he's about to kill someone. In the first game, he looked like, oh, whatever. Second game, he was all like, why am I alive? But his withered version just was like, kill me. Third game, he looked like Springtrap, and Springtrap looked pretty beast. Fourth game, Bonnie looked better than any other animatronic, because he looked a lot more intimidating. And now with this, Bonnie, now you're starting to make me mad.
Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet.
Of course I'm required.
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Frank, shut up! That's his name, by the way, Frank. Dang it, Bonnie. Dang it, Grandpa. No, I was too late. I had that. Alright, we're not giving up this time. No regrets!
Great job. You've acquired both power modules. This completes your tasks for the night. Please exit the building through Funtime Auditorium, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
I regret nothing! Yes! Oh, my legs feel like jelly. My legs really do feel like jelly right now. Freddy, you look very hideous and ugly. Pink Sheep will totally roast you later. Bonnie, Go die in the pit, because you deserve to die in a ditch, because you are very annoying, and you are no longer my favorite. Baby's my favorite. No, Bebe is my favorite now, because she actually helps me. She's the reason I survived the second night. She also has a very depressing backstory, and yeah. Oh, my back is cold. I don't know whether that's because I was just drinking water with ice in it, because my window is slightly open, or because I was so tempted to beat that. I need to take a little break. I'll be right back. Game on, bro. Game on. Alright, so to spare my time, I just ended up playing Clash Royale because I can, so. Still don't get how these animatronics are supposed to be, quote-unquote, kid-friendly. So, let's get out of that and press S. Alright, mouse. Wait a minute, where's the vent? Face it. Whip. W. 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 Whip. Alright, so I haven't seen Funtime Foxy at all yet. Is she gonna jump scare me? Whip. 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 Where are you? Ignore that scream, please.
Daddy, she can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
I knew it. What is this?
Shh, be still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while.
Oh my, no.
I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well.
What the heck?
I kidnapped you.
What is going?
Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you.
What is that?
I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely.
Early.
You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper.
What?
I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something?
No!
The scooper. It
No!
sounds like something you would use for ice cream.
No!
Or custard. Or sprinkles. It
Sounds like
sounds
something you would
like
use for
something you would
eyeballs.
want at your birthday party. To ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I
No!
wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the building.
No!
Okay, bring her over. Forward. One.
What am I
Okay,
in?
stop. Set her down. Watch the step. What happened to it this time? Just seems like these things can't go a day without breaking down. Who knows? It's always the same, man. Some kind of hardware malfunction. Well, I have to be somewhere in 15 minutes, and this place gives me the creeps. Can we just get this over with? It's all automated. We don't have to be here for it. Just get her on the rollers and we can go.
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time.
What?
Do you know what that is?
No.
How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe?
Yeah.
Pretend to be one way when you are really the other.
Yeah.
It's very important. Ballora never learns, but I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend.
What is that? Ballora, no! Ballora,
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Wait a minute. Is Enard Ballerono? Oh no. Oh no! What is going on? Oh, hello there. What's your name? I have an idea. After we do this, whatever this is. Okay, so. Wait a minute. So, Ballora. That was definitely Ballora that we saw. And then that scooper, or whatever it's called, ended up, like, breaking. And only one eye was remaining. And that one eye was purple. Now, if we go back to what Enard looked like in his teaser image, he had one glowing purple eye, but he was all broken. So does that See, now that's interesting, because what was that little dude? Are we gonna go back to the cutscene of Night 4? See, that's definitely an arm.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
I did not look up an online tutorial for this. I'm not lying. Oh no, that's a badness. Why? What are they? What? What do I do? You know what? I didn't think it would have to come to this because I think I figured it out. But Markiplier, I'm trusting you once again, pal.
Can find you on the cameras.
Why?
Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Alright, so we gotta keep them wound up. But what do I do about the little marionette-looking dudes? Let's call them miniorettes. Hi, miniorette. It's gonna jump scare me again. What do I do? So I just remember that we can wiggle.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
I literally did not notice that. So it does work. So I'm gonna wait till we see another one. We're doing this. You know what? Where's my sunglasses?
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
So, we gotta wait for one of those little marionette-looking dudes, miniorettes as we call them, to appear. So look, I just wiggled, and they went away. But I think it makes the spring locks get undone a lot faster. So, it's not really a good thing that we should be doing. Yeah, see? So guys, I'm doing this one more time, and after this, I'm just giving up.
I'll open the faceplates for you.
It should be starting.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait.
Andy.
I'd I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Alright, so now that we know what to do, sort of. Did I just crack the system? I figured it out. So when they crawl up on my lap, I need to look upwards. Alright? But when they're at the side, I have to wiggle. Alright, I got it, but that's gonna have to wait till the next video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, do not forget to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe to see when the next video comes out. And once again, my name is K-Master, otherwise known as the King of Games. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace out. I said peace.